Hey guys, this 2009 Ford Focus needs a starter. I'm gonna try to make a video on it. I don't see too many videos on this and people are kind of complaining it's a difficult job, but the starter is down there. We're gonna take off the air box and some stuff right here to get room to it. First thing I'm gonna do, remove this air box. Obviously got a clamp right there, clamp right there, a couple of these hoses, this hose right here. And I'm going to try to remove this throttle body with these 4 8mm bolts and the electrical connector right there. And we'll get ourselves a little bit of room. Oh, also, very first thing you do, disconnect the battery. I ended up removing the whole air box. Really easy. Take the top part off with these 3 clips. And then there's 3 8mm bolts and you can pull the air box out. Okay, we're going to get this throttle body out of here and open up some space to the starter down here. So now we got a lot of room. First thing we're gonna do is pull off this connector. And then there's a tab. This tab right here hooks up to an AC line or a transmission cooler. Let me try to show you. And there is a little 8mm bolt on it right there. You'll take that 8mm bolt off. Here, we'll pull this wire off it first. See that 8mm bolt back there? We'll pull that off so that this tab can come off, and it'll show that's the top bolt of the starter. The bottom bolt is right behind this, and then we'll get those out so we can move the starter to the side to undo the electrical connections. All right guys, I forgot to film the last clip, but I took the 2 bolts off, and the bottom bolt, the nut, was actually 10mm, not an 8mm, but the 2 13mm main bolts to the starter are easy to get to, so I just got it off. Now we're gonna manipulate this starter into a more open space where we can go ahead and get these positive cable connections off on the backside. Got this starter manipulated this way. We got a 13mm socket on the main positive nut here, and I think there's another second 10mm one. So get these connections off and then we'll get this starter out of here. Okay guys, we just got this starter out. There really is more room than some of these YouTube videos are showing. It really wasn't too bad. Just moved these power cables to the right side and just maneuver the starter out this way. That's how we'll put the new one back in, mount it up to the block. Guys, here's how we set up the starter so I could get my long socket and tighten those 2 power connections. Now we're going to manipulate the starter again. I might need both hands here, but we're gonna manipulate this starter into this space bolted up to the block. I got a ratcheting wrench on this bottom stud. I'm tightening this bottom bolt. You might need 2 hands to hold the stud to get it started. There's my top bolt. Alright guys, finally got this starter bolted in, so go ahead and hook up your electrical connections, this one, and also there was a thin one that I unhooked all the way at the bottom that goes on that stud. Put that nut back on that stud with that little clamp that holds that line. Put that back on the stud, and then reverse throttle body, air box, all of this stuff. Guys, I want to test to make sure this new starter is working. So I got the throttle body put in, got the air box plugged in, but I'll wait to put in the full air box until it starts. But battery connection's on, and really I've only been here maybe 40 minutes. This job took me 40 minutes, so don't listen to all those people saying it sucks, blah blah. It's really not bad at all if you know what you're doing. So let's go and start this car.